Hello there, it is I, the B1 Battle Droid. For this first video, I will be using the voice modulator, but since it's a longer, more serious video, I want to know if you think the voice adds appeal to the channel. Please leave a comment letting me know your thoughts. All feedback is appreciated. Roger, roger. I want to talk about Ultron, since he has been a huge problem in high ranks, aka Eternity and one above all. But unlike most other heroes, he can be a hard carry no matter what rank you're in. Even then, people get absolutely shocked when you either ban him or play him in a 2 support lineup. I am here to shine some light on how powerful Ultron has become thanks to the meta shifts and his dueling capabilities against some of the strongest heroes. This video is mostly for console players, since in a console mentality, Ultron isn't an issue or a carry unless you're high rank. As you can see on screen, since I started my Ultron-only journey, games have been full carries by me, the Ultron. What is crazy about all of this is how easy it is to carry with this hero. You don't even have to master him to be a carry, which in my opinion is a problem. A hero this easy shouldn't be this strong. To understand why he's so strong, we must first look at how to play him. This isn't a tutorial though. I'm just gonna explain what his kit does real quick. His first ability is Dynamic Flight. That is his movement ability. It gives him a small dash and a boost to his speed in the air, giving him overshields when he uses it. Imperative Patch is his main heal ability. It's a small drone that you place on a teammate to heal them over time, slowly, as long as they are on your line of sight. It also has an area of healing, so anybody around that teammate is receiving a lower amount of healing, but it's still healing them. The drone goes away if you are out of their view for a little bit. The drone can also fight a teammate with his next ability, which is Imperative Firewall. It gives the people that have the drone and people around Ultron overshields, as well as giving Ultron itself overshields, of course. His ultimate, Rage of Ultron, makes him shoot massive projectiles that heal for an insane amount and do decent damage too. What is so strong about Ultron is how his entire kit works to simply survive and poke. No matter what comp you're playing, it can be dive, it can be poke, it can be brawl, it can be rush, he works in every team composition, and in some compositions, it can straight up be oppressive for the other team without the Ultron. Ultron works this way. You poke from far away, playing near a wall or a doorway, so if you get shot, or dove, or rushed, you can dash to safety with an overshield, or simply move to the side and wait to use your overshields in case you get dove. Unlike many other supports, Ultron is a menace against dives. Let me be clear, any dive. It can be flyers, it can be Cap Venom, it can be Spidey Magic. The only diver who can sort of pose a threat is Psylocke, and a very good Spidey who makes you wait your cooldowns. But Spider-Man can simply kill my backline, or BB can double dash my second support, or Magic can one-tap combo. No! If you're getting dove, and as the Ultron you play your position well, you can poke at the divers, or their backline, and have your drone in your second support to give them overshields. You can also rapidly swap targets. You stop the dive, cool, now heal your Star-Lord, continue poking, he goes in spins, and kills one because you were shooting that target too. Then swap back to whoever is low on your team, and that's it. It's not hard at all. Change priorities, always keep an eye on your second support. But what about poke? Same thing, Bucky, Phoenix, Hela, Punisher, Magneto, they will try to poke you out. Play range, fly down, use cover, poke, shoot from safety. They can't catch you now. If you get shot once, you will go back to cover, or you will get them low. And since you have overshields, you could challenge if you're close enough. Your tank is going in, poking the enemy team, drone him, and once he's trying to get out, overshield him so he can live. Your diver goes in, drone him, shield him, and then shoot at their target. Their dive becomes so easy. When I play Ultron, I see his poking power as a small damage boost. If any of your DPS are shooting or targeting someone specifically, even if it's a diver, a poker, sniper, whatever it is, you must be the one to look at those targets first. Even if you didn't get the full damage of the beam, that small amount of extra damage can be the difference. In my opinion, all of this makes Ultron too strong. But what about when he's stuck in a 2 support comp with a Mantis or an Adam Warlock? Well, I mean, Adam Warlock is unrealistic. Regardless, Ultron can be forced and play into those comps. This is where he becomes more of an active character rather than an AFK poking character. As you can see, in many of these games I have been dual healing and still winning, even ending up MVP with more final hits than my DPS. How? This is a part of the problem with Ultron, and it's the main thing that I said before. He is too good at living. Being a flyer already makes him harder to catch for melee-based heroes, but the fact that he can shoot over the front line, the shields, and force support cooldowns by simply shooting, it's insane value. If you want to see the power of his shots and value, simply do this every fight if you're a mid-rank player. What I mean with that is GM and lower. Shoot until either Invis Woman uses her jump, CND bubbles, Luna claps, or Rocket uses 1 or 2 dashes. After those cooldowns are off, go! Use your boost. If you aren't getting targeted by the enemy DPS, of course, just rush him from above, get closer. Remember, Ultron does have some damage fall off, so if you're close to them, you will 2-tap them. But don't be too close or they will kill you or CC you and you'll just die. If you're under Celestial, this strategy, it will work for all those ranks. For GM it's a little bit... it can work, but I don't recommend it. You have to start playing more pokey at that point, and more defensive. But, just, if you're under GM, make them waste cooldowns and chase them every single time. It isn't hard to do at all. Even if you don't land your shots, you can just go, poke them, get them a little bit low, and then they will just pop their cooldowns because they don't know how to patty cake each other, and when they do, it's even easier because you're making them patty cake each other. You will actually force them to use their support ults, which is insane value if you really think about it. So they will use an ult and they just wasted their support ult. Now your DPSs have a free ult to go through. In higher ranks it's a different story. Ultron is oppressive, and if you see a teammate wanting to ban Ultron, it is a valid ban. Even more valid now since flying characters are absolutely broken if played well, or if you just have a torch. And Ultron, as I mentioned before, he works in every comp. His value exists simply because he's alive. Because he's in the fight. That is his value, that is it. It's similar to Rocket, value for simply existing, except that Ultron, unlike Rocket, he can force support cooldowns while healing, he can poke the tanks, he can survive after doing all of that, and he can keep your backline alive. It's quite insane how much value he gets for just existing. Now here comes what every high-rank player complains about with Ultron, and the reason why he's so overpowered. He makes triple support absolutely broken. A support that is hard to kill, has decent healing capabilities, and his kit is just made to stop engagements and create his own, will become even better when his heals are now focused on the 2 supports who will also support each other. Overshield, CND bubble, Luna's Snowflake, Jeff's speed boost healing amplifier bubble, Rocket constant heals, Mantis damage boost, and healing over time, on top of Ultron's healing over time. Do you not see how absolutely broken he is? When you're on triple heal comp, you usually sacrifice damage for survivability. But Ultron, nothing was sacrificed. If it's triple support with Mantis Ultron, it is even more deadly. Damage boost Ultron will force the enemy team to look at him. The Invis shields him, then he also gains overshields, and he can heal himself. Oh my god, it's just so much just for simply existing. And as the Ultron, all you gotta do is the same thing that I've been saying this entire video. Play near cover, give your drone to the backline or diver, overshield them, they get low, you just go to the side, they dive, you give them overshields, poke whatever they're shooting, that's it. That is it. You can play more aggressive when you're on triple support too. So you can go in and do the little dashing to the kills easier, faster. So why are there not many Ultron players in console then? You barely see him. You barely see him banned or played or anything. Well, you see, people are afraid of the aim-intensive characters, but it doesn't mean that he is impossible to play without godly aim. As long as you keep the pressure in their backline, as long as you just shoot, As long as you just do some damage and you keep your drone and you stay alive, it will trigger the backline to get defensive. It will just be you will have a solid backline. It will just be so easy. BP isn't a problem for Ultron at all. Spidey, all you do, dash away when he web attached you. Ultron is a pseudo Brigitte from Overwatch. Defends your backline but can also poke the enemy backline, unlike Brig. Brig's value was for her existing and doing damage, constant inspire heals. Ultron doesn't even need to do damage to heal. He simply heals and gives over shields. Don't you see? He is the ultimate defense hero. How do you stop Ultron then if he's so strong? The reality is that it's currently very hard to do so. The most effective way is to simply have a high damage comp and blow up your frontline to try and force the Ultron to swap to either better heals or to fully target him. Good characters for this, for targeting him, are Inviswoman, Angela, Spidey, if played very well, Bucky if you keep him grounded, or Phoenix, even Mag if he cycles his ult to charge his own to get massive team waves. But then, there is the triple support, and Ultron alongside a Human Torch becomes even more unstoppable. Torch is already extremely strong, as mentioned before, and having another character that doesn't die and poke while being able to chase from afar complements one of the best characters in the game. What can I say? It's just how it is. He's absolutely broken alongside the most broken characters. He is the support to support the broken heroes. After all of this, as an Ultron main myself, I must say, something needs to change. I think Ultron is too strong. I don't think he's too strong in his damage capabilities. Every support has high damage. The problem with him is that he just doesn't die. He enables triple support too well. He is the cornerstone of triple support. There's nothing you can do. His issue is not on the 2 support lineup. You can still play that and win, and it still feels fair. But the problem is just triple support, and I guess his flying capabilities too, since he can just be looking at your backline the entire time, poking from afar. There's nothing one can do other than just focus him, or he forces you to play in well positions while he is just in the air. In triple support, it legitimately is just oppressive. If there's anything to nerf with Ultron, I think it is his dash over shields. He should get less or nothing at all. Currently, it's too easy to win 1v1s by simply dashing, getting over shields, and beating them or getting away. Don't get me wrong, I love Ultron. After all, I am a robot, and he's my second favorite hero in all Marvel. But in the game, he has issues, and either they need to consider role queue or balance him correctly. Yes, I know role queue is such a controversial thought, but to be honest, this character is just like Brigitte and will soon take over. You have no idea how much value he gets by simply existing. Him, Rocket, and Jeff can just do exactly the same thing, doing area of heals while also doing damage. Maybe not Rocket, but Jeff does the same, and is currently one of the best characters in the game. If nothing changes, then I don't know, triple support will always exist. But yeah, I hope they do something about this, and I will continue to play him, of course. I love Ultron, but I don't like how easy it is to get value. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is my first video. Feel free to give feedback and follow my Twitch, B1__BattleDroid. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye, Roger.